I'm going to be working on the backup with Sebastian, and then we're going to be targeting the cone again. So I'm just having him touch my target there, make sure he's wanting to touch it, and then he'll be wanting to follow it backward. That was my goal here. So sitting with the target and then having it kind of go underneath his neck there, and he's backing up nicely. So I should probably be using that bigger target because he seems to be able to see that one a bit better, but these backup steps look pretty good. But yeah, if he gets confused at all, I need to bring out that bigger target. Even if I don't put it on the longer stick, I could just put it on this one. But yeah, that looks nice. Couple of steps there. So he's getting definitely better with that backup. It's looking smoother and it's just a lot faster. Like as soon as I cue it, he's going right into the backup. That one was a little bit sticky, but still had a few good steps. And I want to work on that cone a little bit as well. I thought maybe the smaller cone would be a good idea. I don't know. He could probably knock this one over a little bit easier. So I'm just going to wait and then present it to him. Probably should wait a little bit longer before I present it to him because I don't really want that pushing behavior there. So, I mean, I think he's going to do that with any cone, but I don't really want him pushing it over. I just want him touching it really gently. I'm kind of doing it on cue when I ask him to. So I'm just going to move it to the side, and then when he's done chewing, I'm going to see if I can get him to touch the cone. So like here, he's just have his head straight, so I reinforced him, and then I'm going to ask him, again, I should have given him time, then ask him to do it. See, I shouldn't have clicked that because he knocked it all the way over, and that's not the behavior that I want. Again, same thing with that. Like I need to be a little bit more, like a little bit ask for a little bit more because that's not what I want. It's going to be hard to kind of fix that later on if he's always pushing with his nose, and that's the only way he knows how to touch something. So I need to be really careful of that. I need to just be clicking as he's on his way to the cone instead, and really pointing out those moments where he's nice and soft instead of just allowing him to push that cone over, because it's going to be really hard to fix later on. So I'm waiting. He's standing in default pretty nicely here. I'm giving him the cue there with my left hand across my right arm there. So like right here, unfortunately can't see because my back's turned. And then asking him to touch it. That's a little bit better, but he really wants to kind of curl up that upper lip and really push on that cone, and I don't necessarily need that. So he's getting pretty good at the stay here. He'll stay while I go and get food. So that's really, really nice. I should have reinforced him right away when I came back though, because that was really good. And then he's kind of confused here. There, that was actually pretty good. He touched the cone and didn't want to push it over. He just went and touched it. So it was actually probably the best one that he's done. And I'm giving him the cue to stand in default and then asking him to touch the cone. Again, that was not too bad. He kind of pushes it over, but he's a little bit softer. And you can see as he goes on with the lesson that he kind of relaxes into it and he's not as intense about the food or like doing a particular behavior. So that's a good example of what he's normally like as well.